DP, it's gonna start with you on this one. Given this tremendous effort to advocate for women to be in more leadership positions, you see advocacy for women to be in higher paying jobs, such as becoming CEOs. If we're going to keep it equal, why is it that they're not advocating for women to do the hard job along with it?
So hard jobs, do you mean like labor,
infrastructure, maintaining infrastructure and construction crew, digging the ditches, maintaining the the power grid, things like that. The tough, dangerous, hard jobs.
Yeah, there's definitely some women doing that, but for the most part, I would say mostly just biological reasons. Like men are naturally bigger and stronger and can, do a little bit more in those jobs. When women do have the mental capacity to take over as the boss and things like that, just as men do.
You think men and women are equal?
They're different.
Are they equal?
In what way?
And always, psychologically, biologically.
No. How are they equal biologically? That just doesn't make sense.
I mean, I would agree, but there's a movement going on, particularly in the LGBTQ community, which and you got transgenders competing in women's sports, things of that nature. There's this.
Well, I'm definitely against like the men competing against women and like physical sports. That's it's just wrong. Some people are getting hurt and stuff. It's just a natural biological factor that men are typically bigger and stronger. They have more testosterone and stuff like that, and it just is what it is.
Okay. Chris, you need me to reread the question or you got it?
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Honestly, they can't be different. They can't be equal. They're different. If you want to say, can they compete on this level? I mean, everybody takes the easiest path of resistance to the things that they want. Now, within a woman, she picks her path. Within a man, he picks his path. But within it, are they equal? They're completely different creatures. It's like asking, is a tiger and a lion equal? Is an elephant and a hippo equal? They're just completely different creatures built for different fucking lifestyles. So to ask if they're equal or comparable, I mean, you can compare things on different levels and one will win at one and the other will win at the other. But are they equal? They're completely fucking different. It's like comparing fucking a solid to a liquid.
Chris, I love you, but you're not answering the question. I'm sorry. No, but everything you said was germane to the question. Just specifically,
it's a question.
Chris. The question is, why aren't you seeing more advocacy for women to go into harder jobs?
They don't want to.
You said what?
They don't want to. Same reason you don't see more men trying to be stay-at-home fathers. They don't want to.
Explain that a little bit more.
Ricky, common sense is this. Do you want to stay at home and take care of the kids and clean the house and take care of the house while your wife goes out and works and pays everything for you?
Not I.
You don't want to, right?
No.
That's the same reason a lot of women ain't signing up to fucking be Marines and fucking snipers. That's the same reason they're not signing up to be fucking bricklayers and fucking construction workers and scaffold fucking 2 mile high buildings and fucking like clean the windows. Like they don't want to put their life on the line. They just don't want to. So aren't they advocating for it? Who the fuck is advocating? Who the fuck is signing up for it even if they do advocate for it?
Y'all want to talk about, this is what you signed up for. Nobody goes into the military wanting to go to war, thinking they're going to go to war. I'm financed, for crying out loud. Nobody thinks this is going to happen.
Okay, wait, no woman is going to advocate to do hard labor. Let me just say that.
Thank you. You don't want to.
Let me say that.
You don't want to.
No, they're not. They're not. But
No,
Chris, hold up.
because we're not
Hold up.
cut out
But
for
babe,
it.
but they're not advocating.
whoa,
Listen,
whoa,
Chris, hold up.
whoa.
Hold up, real quick. They're not advocating for women to do harder jobs. Yet you see this constant push that men and women are equal and women are capable of doing and sustaining the hard jobs.
I just want to respond to her statement. She says you're not built for it, right?
We're not.
Right? With the Great Wall of China, there's female bones built under that fucking thing. You're capable of fucking doing it. You just don't want to.
Right.
The simple question is this.
Just like how the pyramids were built.
Yes, same thing.
And women
that wasn't just men.
pyramids.
There was women out there working in line too.
Okay. Well, I understand your point, but do we really know the logistics of it all? Like, I believe, yes, they were. Listen, I believe that they were out there building the wall, building pyramids, and all of these things, right? But were they doing what? But were they doing the same type of work that the men were doing?
Yes. Listen, I'm gonna ask you this question. A 5'10" female that weighs 180 pounds is fighting a man that's 130 who's 5'6". Who's gonna win the fight?
Those are outliers, though. We're talking about like the common male, the common female. The man is a lot bigger and stronger.
Hey. The common male is bigger than the common female, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Thank you.
But if you're talking about outliers, like,
who weighs
you know,
180 pounds is fighting a man who is 130 pounds. 130 pounds, who's 5'6". Who's gonna win that fucking fight?
But Chris,
that bitch can get out there and fucking work the line.
no,
She's
what I'm.
moving that stone. Bitch,
Yeah.
work,
Okay.
or you
Yeah.
gonna get this whip. That's how the Springfield is built.
She gonna move a stone, but she ain't gonna move a boulder.
Yes, under threat of life and death, because she has to.
Okay.
Right.
So hold up. So let me just jump in here. So are we all agreeing? Are we all agreeing?
It's about the decision.
Right. So we all agree that women have the capability to do the same sort of work that men do, right?
But not at the same capacity.
100%.
So
They
what
have
Chris
all
is
the
saying,
Depends on what it is.
what Chris is saying that women do not have the inherent desire to go into these dangerous jobs.
That's true too.
I really don't think many men have the inherent desire to do those things, but they need to earn a living, and they might not have a lot of skills.
Hold up, Chris. Let Derek finish.
They think families.
I'll let Derek finish his thought real quick. Go ahead, Derek.
Their desires to feed their families. They know there is money because a lot of these things need to be done, but they don't necessarily want to go lay some bricks in 120 degrees or, just carrying a bunch of shit out and doing all that labor. Like, it's not like men actually want to do it either.
Right.
In most cases,
men don't want to do shit. Listen, men, like, you gotta be fucking crazy. We don't want to do a fuck thing, but we got to, and that's what we choose to do, because that's what guarantees the outcome of what we really want, and that's what our families to be good and safe. Now, if I'm gonna get paid $45 an hour, no, fuck that. If I'm gonna get paid $45 an hour to climb up the fucking side of the goddamn skyscraper and clean some fucking windows for fucking 10 hours a day, and my family get to drive nice cars, live in a nice house, man, I got property, and I can feed my kids and send them to nice colleges, you're damn right, I'm climbing that goddamn wall.
This is a man's world. Amen.
Exactly. Yeah.
It just so happened I know how to fix some fucking cars, so I don't gotta climb a goddamn wall.
That's my point. Is people
the
that do that kind of stuff don't have extra skills to do other things.
Yeah, but where I work at, a woman isn't climbing and getting their fucking body soaked in fucking grease and oil to fix a goddamn car either.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? Chris. And I agree with you, Chris. I agree with wholeheartedly everything you're saying. I totally agree. I think that what you can see today is that there's this promulgation, there's this push It's this idea that men and women are equal. They're generally interested in the same things. What I've come to understand is, based through my understanding, or what I've studied and come to the realization of, is that men are interested in things. Women are interested in people. You see that sort of kind of playing itself out in some of the occupations women to go to, you know, sort of like the humanities. Women work in HR, administration. Men are exponentially more industrious than women are. Men have that capacity to be able to work in an exorbitant amount of hours. And if you look at this false narrative about the gender pay gap, which is a lie, because if you account and adjust for all the hours that men work, women take time off of work for personal reasons, health reasons. Sometimes they have children. Women choose to not work. They tend to not work as much as men do. Pressure is for shoulders, not for hips.
I'm a guess.
Hey, listen. I just thought about a bright idea. To my idea of the things that the ideas of where climbing the wall and going to war and working on cars and being a bricksman and doing construction and shit like that. Which men are actually going to be attracted to those type of women? Just to be 100. I really think that's like a biological fucking kryptonite to fucking actually producing the family by even choosing that, because I don't think any like men is really going to go after that type of woman anyway.
So you're saying women that work these jobs, they become more masculine?
I mean, honestly, bro, is you gonna be dating some fucking Marine female that can fucking bench 350?
I can bench 350.
Hold on, baby. Let me give you something.
I can bench 350.
You can bench.
Hold up, y'all. I want to get Shanice. Shanice, did you want to insert anything on this, darling?
Well, it's just like men and women are not equal in all things, but there are things that they are, and there's just things that women are better than men at, and then there's things that men are better. It's just a kind of a loaded question, but they're not equal at all on all things. But I get what everyone's saying, though. There's a lot. I don't know.
So you're saying that men and women are not equal?
I guess if you want a yes or no answer, I would say no. But not in all things. There's things, like I said, there's things that
I agree. I actually agree with that. I mean, because like I said, there's things that women thrive in, and there's things that men can thrive in. You know, I just think men are. Go ahead.
If you go back to if you go back to like back in the day and how women were just like teachers or nurses and we weren't allowed to vote. I mean, that was all that we were given at the time. We weren't really challenged by like, oh, we could probably be a firefighter or whatever. Nowadays, women can do all that, and those are the jobs that we want to do, by the way, too. We don't want to be a construction worker. I do some men on the street that are construction workers, but there's just, I don't know, women want to be at the top. I feel like they want to like be the CEO, or they don't want to do like the things that you're talking about.
Like I said, I see this whole this propaganda being pushed out about how women need to be in these higher positions. My thing is like, that's all fine and dandy. I'm all for women having a choice to decide what they want to do. My thing is, what you see, what the data conveys is women tend to go into more humanities, more bohemian arts, kind of like softer occupations that don't really require too much physical exertion. You see men are really more so willing to undertake the more tougher jobs, sanitary, maintaining the infrastructure, the power grid, things of that nature. And, given a choice by the numbers, women are not going into these occupations because it's, they're choosing not to.